I've been going just a little too hard, but I've been doing these doubles trying to pull us out. We've been going through the in and outs.
6 something on a Saturday evening, and I'm Jay Bry. This is the co-host.
Are you looking at that, aren't you?
Oh yeah, yo,
yeah.
This is my first time on a camera, so
Yeah.
please,
Yeah, so you know,
please.
peace was good. It's the first episode, just like I said. Squad cast, the Square, got the homie.
Yep. Jay Bry here.
All the way from Brooklyn.
Yep.
Came through.
BK to the BX.
Saturday is cold. It's like 6 something, 6:30, whatever, right?
It was one hell of a trip to get here. Yeah.
I think he's a New Yorker, and for a New Yorker, it shouldn't have been that difficult. You know, well, my dude hit me up because you did hit me up like
one something. I
yeah,
texted
exactly.
him
Hit
like
me up at 1. I'm in the Bronx and he's in Brooklyn.
I texted him like 5,000 times, and honestly, I know that sounds crazy.
And I was trying to take a nap while he was texting. So,
but in all honesty, I don't take the train that much, and like when I'm in one area,
Soulja Boy. So I already know. He ain't look it up, you know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't do it.
Didn't do his homework.
I saw a video. I saw the video at the Breakfast Club. Like, it's like a 20-minute video.
So let me give you the facts first, well, there are facts. He showed his receipts. So basically, Soulja Boy did a rant on his IG channel.
I got passion. I got heart in this shit, bro. A motherfucking movie dropping this year, nigga. 2019, bitch. AMC Theaters gave me $3 million, bro. Nigga, I had the biggest comeback of 2018, nigga. Niggas up here talking about Tiger. DJ Academics try to play a nigga and shit every other week. He gonna try to turn around, hop back on my dick when I hit my line.
Where he was talking about all of his accolades.
Saying that he's the best, or like he made people like Drake, and you know, he kind of paved the way for a lot of the internet rappers.
Exactly, yeah. And then so what that turned into was his Breakfast Club interview. So when he did the Breakfast Club interview, that's when that's where the Drake. You know, that's where all that come from and all that.
And I honestly, like, my friends were showing me a few clips of it, and then I didn't even really know what he was talking about when he said it. And then when I saw the interview, then I said, okay.
Yeah, it was like this.
I get it.
A lot of social media stuff that goes viral is the same with me. It'll be where sometimes first I start seeing like the headlines or whatever. It may be a video. Yeah. I see the headlines, and then one day I'll just click on it. Same thing with Soulja Boy. But I feel like this happened fairly quick. Like I saw it. I didn't see the rank.
When did it happen? Like when?
Like I don't know. Like maybe what's today? Today is the 26th, so just, I don't know, like a week and a half ago.
Like a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, maybe like a week and a half. Maybe like a week ago. Maybe like a good week ago. But yeah. So once I saw the Breakfast Club interview where he was just everything that they were bringing up, how you get the name Draco? They were trying to say he copied off of Drake, and then he said, "See, if you would have did your homework,
my name,
you know what I mean? If he would have did his homework, he would have knew this."
I knew that. I saw that video.
Oh, he saw that part.
I saw that video.
Okay.
I think he said his first name was. I think his first name was Dre or something like that, and his last name was Cole.
Exactly. His first name was Dre something, and his last name was Cortez, and he took the Dre and the Core and made it Draco, something like that.
Is that so? Is he Latin? Is Soulja Boy not? Is Soulja Boy like Spanish? Is that what that is? Because Cortez is like a Spanish name, right? That's like a Spanish last name.
Yeah, it is. I mean, probably maybe somebody in the family got something Latin.
He doesn't look Latin to me.
I don't think so.
But I mean, that Cortez name kind of tells you a lot.
I think, maybe his mom, I don't know. But yeah, like, so when he was on that interview,
curious thing.
I feel you. I feel you. But when he was on the interview, I was like, yo. At first, because my first thought of Soulja Boy was he was corny, just like everybody else. Like, I'm a hip hop head, so it's like,
you see it,
and speaking of hip hop head, like I'm a hip hop head, and I'm not even a deep hip hop head, right? We was talking about this whole Soulja Boy thing yesterday, right? We was talking about the whole hip hop head thing. Me and him, right? Yeah. So we start talking about other rappers, and this guy right here. We start talking about other rappers. Let me give you the rundown. We start talking about other rappers, this, that, and that. We end up talking about Jay-Z and how he's a good lyricist. So I say like, yo, have you ever heard? And this is off topic but on topic. I said, yo, have you ever heard? I forget what song it was from where Jay-Z was talking about.
From like Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
where
his
Jay-Z
first
was talking
album.
about shooting his brother and when he sold crack to his mom. He said he never heard that. Then I said, have you ever heard?
Not once.
Then I said, have you ever heard Friend or Foe? And he said, no.
Not once. I may have heard it. No, honestly, I may have heard it, but I probably don't know the name of it.
And then I continue to name a bunch of other songs. Like
when you're young, you probably didn't know what the name was, But I can't lie, like I wasn't like being conscious.
I show you how to do this, son. Like he didn't even.
Nah,
he said he never heard that. I show you how. Like
nah, I ain't none of them.
that's so crazy to me.
But that's due to the fact that I'm a Nas fan. Nas. I was not. And then around the time that Jay-Z, I guess, started. I wouldn't say he started dying out, but he started started slowing down. 50 Cent came in. You had Dipset come in.
Yeah.
They was holding it down.
We taking your hip hop card for that. We taking it's suspended. It's not taken. It's suspended. Temporarily suspended.
All right, cool.
But yeah, so back to Soulja Boy, right? Because he got homework to do on that. Yeah. But back to Soulja Boy. Now, so what was I gonna say with the Soulja Boy thing? So he's on
like you thought he was corny.
So yeah, exactly. So I thought Soulja Boy was a corny person. So I'm a hip hop head. I thought he was a corny person. Wasn't about lyrics. Especially when he came out with that song,
does.
You crack that Superman, you
Crank that soul, now I mean you. Crank that soul, now I.
That was his first hit, right? That was his first.
Yeah, it was a ringtone song. Yeah. That was around the ringtone era. I remember that era,
some shit like that. But the dance, I mean, he was inventive for doing it though. I mean, nobody else was doing a song and a dance turned it into a freaking ringtone. That's innovative.
I do think, and now in retrospect, I do think that is very innovative. When I look back at it, before I didn't think so.
It was just corny. I mean,
it was corny. I was feeding it to the media hype. I mean, another thing I want to say, because when he was on the when he was doing the Complex interview, he had said something about black businesses, and he's a black business owner and show love to black businesses. I do see a little bit of his hypocriticalness in that he's wearing Gucci. He got the white brands. I did hear that his sweatsuit may have been made by a black company, which I respect. But I do have to keep it real. This is how I feel. I feel like if you're gonna say that, then you have to really
back it up.
You should go out and buy out a Gucci store. Buy out like a black owned. I mean, I said a Gucci store. You should go out and go to Harlem and buy out one of these black owned stores. There's a black owned store on 125th and Lenox. They sell like a bunch of t-shirts, jeans, and all that, all black owned, right? Like go there and buy them out if you're gonna, if you're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
If they sell plaid shirts, I'll go. They sell plaid shirts.
He likes plaid shirts, but yeah, if you're gonna jump out the window, jump out the window is what I'm saying. I mean, other than that, I like how he checked Nadeska and how he was checking. DJ Act to me, I don't know. I used to like him. Not so much anymore. He's a culture vulture, and he's a culture vulture. Yeah. He's getting money off basically on his channel. I know you may not want to co-sign this. It's cool, but based off what I see from his channel, he's a culture vulture. He makes money. He has a channel called The War in Chirac where he makes fun of people that die in Chirac. It's very satire type of comedy that he uses for actual people that are dying. He makes it sound like almost like a series, and tune in next week or on the next episode of The War in Chirac. So to me, that's corny. I was just raised around a different breed. You know how I be seeing the neighborhood, you seen some of the homies and stuff. But so
me personally, I mean, I didn't really have any beef with War in Chirac. I thought it was entertaining, and I also thought it was insightful because before the War in Chirac, I didn't know anything about Chirac. I didn't know anything about the rappers, what was going on out there. I wasn't aware of it. So when he brought that to light, I'm like, damn, there's an actual problem out there in Chicago that's bigger than we even know. And what is the reason for it? And then you kind of. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. At some point, some of the murders and some of the deaths that he's talking about, it does, that does feel like it's a little excessive. But at the same time, I can't discredit him for at least making us aware of it. He made us aware of that fact. Now Chicago is more people know more about Chicago. I feel like than they did.
But I feel like
I mean, I'm not saying he's
I feel like before him, like people knew. That's why he did the channel, The War on Chirac, because it was such a big deal that all of these things were happening. I feel like that was the main reason he did it, because he didn't. That wasn't his first channel. He had a channel where he was just talking about regular stuff going on,
music and
then he had another channel, The War on Chirac, and that's really kind of where a lot of the notoriety came from. And he was like, kind of like, just like he was doing with 6ix9ine and other people. He was kind of like mediating or arbitrating these beefs between these people via his platform. Yeah. Like he had videos, he posted a video in front of all his subscribers, and and this is getting off topic, but getting back to Soulja Boy, I have gained a new respect for him over the course of the last couple of weeks from what he said, and nobody's arguing with him, and he's making a lot of good points. In spite of the fact that I feel like a little hypocritical with the whole
wearing different clothes.
Yeah, with the Gucci and all that and all that stuff, and then you talking about helping out a black man. You need to come to the go in some black neighborhoods, go shopping and do your due diligence.
I mean, for me, Soulja Boy is the epitome of what somebody who's hungry, like, or a go-getter. He's the epitome of a go-getter. He doesn't care about how he's looked at by the public. He has a purpose. He knows why he's doing it, and he goes out and he succeeds at it. Like that's somebody who's headstrong. And it doesn't, and that's the thing. It doesn't matter what the consensus thinks of you, because they don't really know you. Like, we don't really know Soulja Boy like that. We don't know what this guy does, by himself. I mean, for a while there, I thought that he actually did cocaine because of some picture that somebody took of him, or some video of like powdered, something like powdered Tylenol. He said it was. Mm-hmm. He said it was cough medicine that was crushed up by some girl or whatever, but. I'm just, my point is just like...
He said it was crushed up by Cast Eps.
Oh, okay, Cast Eps. Was she a rapper?
She's like a groupie in the hip-hop, a famous groupie.
Like an Instagram model?
No, like a famous groupie.
Damn, I didn't know you could be famous for being a groupie, but hey, I guess you could be famous for anything in this world, right?
So that's how you feel about it. All right.
I've been going just a little too hard, but I've been doing these doubles trying to pull us out. We've been going through the in and outs.